Welcome to Mind Your Business, the channel where we are in everybody's business. If you don't mind getting in people's business, you're on the right channel. Talking about current topics and gossip.
Hi guys, I just want to come in here and have a very brief chat about Porsha's family matters. So the latest episode is out and I'm still saying the same thing, which is, to me, Porsha, you're still in love with your ex Dennis and you just need to go and work it out with him. What kind of foolishness is going on over here? Because you've got Lauren, her sister, trying to be sweet, organising his family retreat, which is a nice idea, but also quite messy because obviously she wants to bring Dennis, she wants to bring all the men. What I found interesting was a chat between Lauren and her cousin, where she said that, basically the decision that Porsha's made has really impacted the family. You can see that the family is still quite attached to Dennis while still trying to welcome in the new guy. But really, all it comes down to me is that Porsha, you've just moved way too fast and your heart is not let go of Dennis. And that's clear to see, because why are you going clear all the way to Mexico to go and be arguing about some Versace robe that don't belong to you? So it's your ex's robe that you still have on your dressing table, on your desk, so you're still wearing it around your new fiance. So your ex-fiance's robe is still in your house. You still have lots of Dennis's stuff. You don't want to give him back the robe. Why? Then your sister and cousin get the robe, has a way to, jokingly bargain with Dennis to get him to come along. He comes along to be part of this family, get together. And then you decide to sit at the table after you've got, this spiritual woman, trying to give good vibes. It obviously didn't work, because then you went straight into, you're a bit smoky, a bit cloudy, because you just want to know how the robe got here. How is this even important to what you're trying to achieve? So you're just making excuses and finding little things to pick at, because a robe is no reason to be getting into an argument, particularly because you don't own it. And the guy who owns it is there wanting it back. That's your ex. He asked for it back. You wouldn't give it to him. So you are holding on to his stuff. Why? Because clearly you still love him, because who wants to have their ex's stuff around like that? And then what makes it worse, I just find it highly embarrassing that you're actually sitting there arguing across the table with your family there, and your new fiance is sitting there. I mean, surely he must be baffled and a bit embarrassed to have your current fiance arguing about a robe with the family. Even Lauren had to get up, poor girl, and start screaming, everyone basically shut up, and if you're going to mention it, then you've got to go home. I am completely baffled. I'm also baffled about Simon, where, if it's a case of blending families, where's your family? Where's your kids? What's blending? Is it just simply Porsha's side that's blending? Because, she's got obviously PJ with Dennis, which is, great. They've got a lovely little girl, so they're trying to blend for her sake, which makes sense. But then where is Simon's kids? Because I'm sure he has his own family as well. So how are they blending that? That's not being seen yet. I don't know. To me, Simon, it's a bit of a weird one, because I just feel like he's somebody's uncle and he shouldn't. I just don't look at him as a husband, really, as a fiance, sorry. Even I could look at them on the holiday and be thinking, actually, Simon should be with Porsha's mum. They seem more age appropriate. And I'm not just saying it's all about age, because, you love. But sorry, he looks like someone's uncle from Peckham. And I'm thinking, why is he not with the mum? But obviously, he's with Porsha. He likes that she's catering to him. But to me, can you not see that she loves her ex still? Because why is she going to be arguing about petty things like a robe? And then not to mention, the highlights for the next week's episode, where you've got the fact that it now comes clear that Dennis has brought along, one of his girls to the holiday. And you're upset about this. You look really upset. I'm thinking, how can you be upset when you're clean in Mexico with your fiance? A whole man is there for you, yeah? Your chosen fiance is there. You want to blend your family. Let Dennis go and live his life. You cannot hold him on this little, on these conditions, these really weird conditions. So you want him to not move on and just be at your beck and call whilst you have your fiance, and then you're talking about it's all about blending for your daughter. But to me, your feelings and emotions are getting way mixed up in this. And don't get me wrong, obviously they're going to be mixed up in it, your emotions, but you're not clearly thinking. You need a break, maybe from men. Take a break, clear your head, and then start over again. We will continue to watch. I will continue to watch. But honestly, that's what I think about the show. Throughout the whole time I was watching it, partly I could just hear this come in my head. But yeah, that was basically on repeat in my mind. So I don't really have that much to say about it other than that. I thought, I think it's going to still be, interesting to watch somewhat, but it's also slightly embarrassing. I'm kind of watching it and cringing a bit like, oh my gosh, Porsha, because I like you, Porsha, but you are, to me, the show is just showing the foolishness of it all. You just like Dennis, you're still in love with Dennis, you're not over him, and you've moved on way too quickly. With that movement has come this entire mess. Your family are still liking Dennis, but then trying to like Simon. It's just a lot of mess. And it's now ricocheting on your family. I can see that obviously Dennis, to me, it seems like he's still hurt, and that's why he didn't want to go on the trip and why they had to try and convince him, which is understandable. Because the way she's moved on, I think everyone's at a whirlwind. As for his mum, I feel like she's just had it in for Porsha for a while. I know she's in protect her son mode, but it's to the point where, he is a grown man, and why you pick up a stone chatting about fake people and you need them all for Porsha? Seriously, this is your grandbaby's mother, so you should be a bit nicer. And then also, the accusation of her cheating, it looks like the mum wasn't too happy with that, but she didn't come on the retreat, so obviously she can't back that. So it'll be interesting to see whether they pick that up at a later stage. Or, because I thought that was interesting. Did you not turn up because you were not feeling well, or was it because you didn't really want to get into it with Dennis's mum? But we'll see in future episodes. But also, based on that highlight for the next week's clip, who was that screaming? Can someone tell me, please? I am baffled. I was like, what in the world's going on there? I will be watching to see who's charting and screaming. And of course, I will be watching to see, how this all falls out with Porsha and Dennis. I can completely understand why Dennis was reluctant to go on this Mexico, or as he called it, Mexico trip, because based on the dinner, you can see that it's not starting out too good. Even the aunties, it's just like they're a bunch of children going back and forth. It was really ridiculous. But does anybody else think that Dennis looks like Jermaine Dupri? Because I kept thinking to myself, he looks like someone. My hubby walked in the other day and he doesn't watch these shows, but he saw it over my shoulder. I was like, that guy looks like Jermaine Dupri, innit? And I thought, that's it. That's exactly it. He looks like Jermaine Dupri. And then, as you do, when you're looking at comments, it's like, I don't think I'm the only one who thinks that. Somebody else put down that he looks like a chubby version of Jermaine Dupri. Yeah, I think he does. Absolutely. What do you think of the show overall anyway? Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for tuning in. And don't forget to subscribe and like. And of course, let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
Yes, so thanks for watching that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit that notification bell so you know when I am uploading some more of people's business. So until then, my nosy people, stay blessed.